soon have a start. Under starter's orders, Raceday and Cipriani broke best of all. On the inside, Preacher Boy is not going to give away the lead though, and he comes through and picks it up. So it's Preacher Boy who opens up by 3 lengths from Cipriani. Realistic is the back marker as they head towards the half-mile pole. It is in front Preacher Boy, just by a length and a half from Cipriani. They're about 3 clear now of the hard-ridden Realistic as they head past Brigade House and head over the hill towards the 3-furlong marker. Heading towards the monument, it is Preacher Boy in front by a length and a half, still hounded by Cipriani, who's hard-ridden. Realistic has closed the gap and is coming with his run. As they come inside the quarter pole, it's Preacher Boy who's being asked the question now by Cipriani. And Preacher Boy doesn't respond the way Trotman will like, but he's finding a little bit more. And they're homeward bound. It's Cipriani under a right-hand drive on the inside. Preacher Boy also under a right-hand drive. Cipriani opening up by a length and a half. Preacher Boy did not answer the challenge. Cipriani is going to get home, wins it now by a length and a half. Preacher Boy second. And Realistic was the last one home. In a moment, we'll be back.
Boxing looks them over the right flag is raised. And where they go in the Camelot and Felony Fire was the keenest of them all. From the outside there goes $1 grand. So $1 grand and Felony Fire would dispute the early stages. In between horses, Brigadier Wood out wide is the favorite, Discreet Last. And Wavering, the lone Creole in the field can see everyone as they come towards the line for the first time. So Felony Fire at the inside is the leader from Brigadier Wood. Out wide is $1 grand. Tracking these 3 lengths off of the leader is Discreet Last, and Wavering is the trailer to the 5.5. It is Felony Fire who's slowing them down through the opening quarter in 26 and 3, and she's on top by a half of a length. Felony Fire leads from Brigadier Wood as they jump the sign ahead down the back stretch. $1 grand tracks from 3rd. Discreet Last is getting the hurry up from 4th, and Wavering is 5 lengths off of Felony Fire as they get towards the 4-furlong mark, and Felony Fire is on the inside of Brigadier Wood, and these two have gone 3 clear of $1 grand. Discreet Last now gets into closer order, and the trail is still Wavering with 50 and 4 on the board for the half mile. They get over the top of the hill, and Felony Fire has been there throughout. Here comes Brigadier Wood. Discreet Last is cruising into contention. $1 grand's packed it up, and Wavering's yet to make a move with just over a quarter mile to travel, and Felony Fire keeps going. Brigadier Wood has been at her neck throughout. Here comes Discreet Last. It's between these 3 as they come to the corner. Felony Fire has to call on everything she has as Brigadier Wood points, and Brigadier Wood now picks it up. Here's Discreet Last as these 3 come. They're about 8 clear of $1 grand and Wavering, who's the trail as they swing to the judge, and Felony Fire is tenacious at the inside, and Brigadier Wood ran at her, but Brigadier Wood ran up on Felony Fire, but she was too big of a bite to chew, and he was almost instantaneously repelled. Felony Fire with a smart win here under Rashawn Latchman, who won 2 on the day. Brigadier Wood was second, then came Discreet Last a long way back to $1 grand, and the trailer was Wavering in 139 and 2.
Sends them on their way, and Banjo was a little flat-footed as they sort themselves out. It is Danny Boy in front from Corvette. In 3rd position is Banjo. Then comes Refire, and the backmarker is Chimichurri, but he's not too far off the pace. Up front is Danny Boy, 3/4 of a length now from Corvette. Then between horses comes Refire. Along the rails is Banjo, and wide outside is Chimichurri. As they've done the first quarter in 27 and 2, they've come down the stretch for the first time, and it's Refire who decides to take the early fractions from Danny Boy. Then comes Banjo. In 4th position comes Corvette, and Chimichurri is their back marker. As they go with just about 5.5 furlongs to go, and the quick tech goes down the back stretch. And it is up front, Refire from Danny Boy. In 3rd position is Banjo, and then the stablemates of Corvette and Chimichurri are at the back. As they go down the back stretch, they've done the half in 53 and 4. And out front, it's still Refire from Danny Boy. Corvette takes closer order. Then comes Banjo, who's dropping away. And also now is Chimichurri. As they go past the 3, and it's Refire still in front. On the outside comes Corvette, who sweeps by. Danny Boy is between horses. Banjo is sending out distress signals at this stage. as they come with just about 2 furlongs to go. And it is still in front. Refire, who's kicked on. Danny Boy is not going on. On the outside comes Corvette. Here they come spinning out of the turn, and it out front is Refire. Danny Boy is trying desperately so to his Banja. Further on the outside comes Corvette, but it's Refire in front. Here comes Banja on the Antonio Perch. It is Refire in front, Banja. Refire is going to get home. Refire wins it now from Banja. Then came Danny Boy. In fourth position was Chimichurri, and your back marker was Corvette. They stopped the clock in 1:57 and 1. In a moment, we'll have the unofficial placings for you.
Just waiting for someone to settle. Under starters orders, Racing and Blissful refused. And the first to show on the A side is San Sushi. Between horses, John 316, Gabriella Marie zipping across from the outside along with stablemate Woman is Boss. John Veer paints the plastic next. Towards the far side of the track is Super Heights. Savoy is next. Ibiza has one beaten at this point. This is Flying South. Well, actually two beaten because a long way back is Blissful. The opening quarter was 24-3. They're at top of the hill. Past Brigade House they go. And on the inside it's San Sushi, but he's got company the whole way. And that company is John Veer. Gabriella Marie sits third. On the inside, Super Heights and John Veer are also coming around. As Super Heights is now switched to the outside, is coming with a rattle on to have a chance. And there are no more turns. And it's Super Heights on the middle of the course. Opening up by a length and a half. Here's Flying South wide on the outside. Super Heights under left-handed leather on the outside. Flying South closing. They're running out of real estate. Super Heights driven out by Lopez. Punches the air. Wins it in a time of 107 and 1. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you.
Noble Appeal. And the dock goes in. The starter looks them over. Lights flicking away. There they go. And they're off to a nice even break. And non-partial screams by from the outside. So it's non-partial in front from Pacha. Going sweeping by on the outside is the dock. Then comes Mary Stewart in fourth. Daring Adventures along the rail in fifth position. Between horses is Positano. On the outside is Noble Appeal. Getting the hurry up already is Trojan. South Pacific is one from last, and the last is Guest Again. As they go down the back stretch, and they're really screaming going down. And on the inside is non-partial. On his outside, we see that one is the dock. In third position is Pacha flogging along. In fourth position, from by 3 lengths now is non-partial. Daring Adventure is also in the hunt. They've done the first quarter in 24 and 4. As they come back with just about a furlong and a half to go, and Pacha begins to sweep by horses on the outside. On the inside is still the dock. Here they come spinning out of the turn, and the Pacha picks it up. On the outside, here comes Daring Adventure. Between horses is Mary Stewart. And down the stretch they come. And it's Daring Adventure on the outside picking up horses. It's Daring Adventure between horses. It's Pacha and Mary Stewart. But it's Daring Adventure. Daring Adventure's going to get out. Daring Adventure gets home now from Pacha. Then came Mary Stewart. In fourth position was Guest Again. Rather creditable race. Then came Trojan, Noble Appeal, Non-Partial, Positano, the dock. And the last one to hit the wire was South Pacific. They stopped the clock in 107 flat. In a moment, we'll have the unofficial placings for you.
You'll be off and running. They're all in. Starter Mark Batson standing and raises the red flag. And they're off and running, and slowest into stride is the 2016 Gold Cup winner Dorset, who spots the field at least 4 lengths at the start. But towards the front end, it is Infrared who wants to contest the lead and goes to the front. On the outside is Daunting David trapped. In the third position by Indiana Jones, another 3 lengths back to Nikki, the stablemate. Then there's Princess Diana, who has one beaten, and that's Dorset, which is now turning into straight as they come down the stretch for the first time. The quarter 25 and 2 sensible fractions, being led on the outside now by Daunting David, who sticks his head in front. So it's Daunting David, changed the guard on the line for the first time. Anderson Tom Trotman wants the lead and tucks a little tight on Infrared, who sits in second position. Then there's Indiana Jones third. That one traveling nicely, stablemate Nikita. Dorset has made it room on the inside and being scrubbed along already is none other than Princess Diana. They passed the 5 furlong pole, and at this stage they've done the half mile in 49 and a 1/5. And they're neatly bunched, and it continues to be Daunton David who leads by a half of a length. Second position on the outside is Infrared, one ranging up on the inside is Indiana Jones. Taking closer order, that one is Nikita's under a little bit of a pump. The Gold Cup winner's been asked to get into it, that is Dorset, and he has company on the outside in Princess Tiana. They race past the 3 furlong marker. The race continues as they make the ascent towards the 2 furlong pole. On the inside, the Battle Royal in soon up front on against the rail is Daunton David. On the outside is Infrared, 6 furlongs and 116 flat. As they race back towards the quarter pole, and this Battle Royal continues, the field is beginning to creep a little closer, which includes Indiana Jones and Nikita circling horse on the outside. Princess Tiana not today. Dorset with a lot of work to do. They come back to the corner and they swing 4-man on the middle course. It is Nikita who picks it up on the outside. One trying desperate to go with him. That one is Indiana Jones. It is Nikita and Indiana Jones. Nikita and Indiana Jones on the outside. Nikita. As there is Dorset on the outside, is Nikita and Dorset on the outside. They come towards the line. Nikita hangs on for the victory from Dorset. Then in third position is Princess Tiana, fourth against the rail. That one is Daunton David, followed by Infrared, who beats one. And that is Indiana Jones. They stop the clock in 1:53 and 4. In a moment, I'll recap for you.
Light flashes away. Mar raises the flag, and away they go. And Verdon was a bit lackadaisical to get into stride, but from the outside there goes Cooler Than Most, and St. Nicholas. These two take up the early running through the early stages. Tracking these is Johnny Cash. Then we see Western Wildcat. Behind these is No Fly Zone, Easter Monday, Memory Lane. Behind these is Even Stevens. And Verdon's the trailer. He's about 10 lengths off as they come through the stretch for the first time. To the rails, it's St. Nicholas on top by a length to Cooler Than Most. Out wide is Western Wildcat. Johnny Cash is on the inside fourth. To the outside of horses is Easter Monday. In between horses is Memory Lane as they come under the line for the first time. No Fly Zones at the inside. Even Stevens as well helps at the back of the field. And Vernon is the trailer as they race to the 5.5. The opening quarter is complete in 26 and 4. And St. Nicholas carries them along. He's on top now by length and 3/4 to Cooler Than Most. Then we see Western Wildcat getting into contention past the 5 furlong marker. Johnny Cash is fourth. No Fly Zone at the inside of Memory Lane. Cruising into contention is the favorite Easter Monday. Then we see Even Stevens in the trailer has been Verdon throughout. 51 flat on the board for a half mile, and they get over the top of the hill with St. Nicholas to catch, and he's using his speed to his advantage. He's on top now by 2 to Western Wildcat. Cooler Than Most could not keep going. Easter Mondays moved in with No Fly Zone, Johnny Cash. The others have a monumental amount of work to do as 3 furlongs to go, and St. Nicholas has opened up now by 3 to Western Wildcat. Easter Monday has his work cut out for him with a quarter mile left to go to reel in the speedy St. Nicholas. They come to the corner. St. Nicholas now is on top by 4. Western Wildcat's tenacious at the inside. She's second. Here comes Memory Lane out wide in between horses. Easter Monday still sticking in there, trying to re-rally Cooler Than Most as they turn for home. While it's St. Nicholas the one to catch. Memory Lane is trying to reel him in. Here's Even Stevens from the clouds. It's St. Nicholas past mid-stretch. Here's Memory Lane on the outside. Memory Lane gobbling up ground, but time is running out. St. Nicholas reaching for the wire. St. Nicholas holds on to defeat Memory Lane. Even Stevens was third. Easter Monday fourth in 1:56 and 1. In a moment, a recap for you.